did come, I did wire it. I didn't think I did, but I did wire it off so it separates. You always want to do that. Now, before I flip this over, I'm going to make sure that this area of my bat right here is kind of clean. And this feels pretty good. If I was uncertain about it, I'd flip the bat over and just do it like this for a while, okay? Which I probably should do anyway.
Why wouldn't you trim right off here?
Right on the bat?
Yeah.
I can, and I will. This one feels pretty good. I'll just do it. All right, let's see if I got that pot on center. Well, I don't have it on center, so I'm going to tap it on center. Where's Claudia? Claudia wants to see this. If you can't do this, you've got to use the pin tool, guys. It's just the old just trial and error where you keep moving it around until the pin tool gets a mark all the way around. But that takes a long time. So I'm going to put my pot off center. And I'm going to take just this part of my hand right here and tap it as it spins. Probably this part right here, more so than that. And I always put my left hand on top in case it wants to go too far off the wheel. So I kind of protect it a little bit, all right? And I give it like little chops. And for just 1/10 of a second, when that hand stops and goes into reverse, the pot hits it and it pushes it on center. So watch how I do this. I like my speed about there. Okay, and that centers it. All right? All right, watch me again. Now this takes courage and it takes practice. And those are in equal measures, okay?
Now, are you trying to hit it when it's out on the furthest part of the
Yeah,
water?
and I just kind of do it a couple times. Just kind of. I'm repeating myself there. All right. Okay. Is that fast? It's better than doing the other thing all the way around. But this is just when you get really comfortable, start trying to center that way. And of course, the easiest way is take and make pencil marks on your bat, and then you're down for sure. Now, something else I don't do, I'm not going to do today. I usually put little clay balls here to hold the pot on center. That also takes a long time. So what I did, I developed this Lazy Susan turntable, okay? And we've tried to patent this thing. It's been getting to be quite a problem to patent it. But quite an expense too, I might add. I'm getting ready to give up on it. It's so much. I spend thousands of dollars, and it's like, still, they want corrections and stuff. I don't know. But you can use mine whenever you want, and I also sell them. Okay. But I'm going to put that off center, and you're going to watch how I get that on center too. I'll probably trim with this big round tool today. Now I will tap this on center. Okay? That holds my pot down because I put pressure with my thumb, and then I trim. All right? No clay balls and no pin tool. Now, once again, everything else is the same that we talked about 2 weeks ago, where I start to cut into my outside diameter. Once I define my outside diameter, then I trim the rest of the clay away. Now remember, the wheel goes fast, so I'm going to go very fast. Look at that clay just peel off there. Always, always, your first cut defines the outside diameter of the foot. Let me take a look. Now, do I want that diameter smaller? I think I do. I'm a big fan of small feet. I think the pots look better. Is this making sense to you guys down there? Okay. Let me go a little smaller in my diameter. All right, I kind of like that. No, I'm going to go smaller again. Okay, that should be okay for that pot. All I got to do here is trim this away and blend it in with the rest of the pot. Now, I like to leave a little extra. See this little edge right here? I kind of like that. A little more definition of foot. So I will try and keep an edge like that when I trim and blend it into the pot. So watch how I kind of go down and try and leave that there. Notice how fast I'm going too, real fast.
slower?
No, you always go fast, no matter what the clay is like. Now this clay is on the dry side. I'm trying to undercut that little foot ring. Blend it in, undercut. Just taking clay off little by little. If you're not sure how thick your wall is, you stop and you kind of push. If there's a lot of resistance there, you know you have a thick wall, you can trim some more clay if you wish. And also, I leave my foot real thick so I don't go through like we did this morning. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take a little more off yet, because it looks like I have the clay to do it. Now see how my left hand holds that Lazy Susan trimming device in play? No friction on my fingers, real nice. I've had some real experiences with the patent office on this tool. It's been very interesting. They totally do not understand it. They can't wrap their minds around this. Our patent attorney's even gone to Washington and shown them one. Because they come back and they show me, well, it's similar to this device, and they show me a Schimple wheel, a Schimple potter's wheel. Nowhere is this near a potter's wheel, and it's not even that kind of a tool. It's really, huh?
Send in this video.
And we did. We give them the video too, and you can't change the patent representative that you're working with there, and he just can't see this thing, and it's really strange because I just want to have someone else look at it, you know?
Yeah.
But
That's his job.
yeah, but I can't change it.
Is Bill working on it?
Yeah, Bill's he's the patent attorney working on it. Yeah. All right, I kind of like this curvature right here. Does this look okay to you from where you're sitting? All right. So that's done. Now we'll clean the inside out. I take this off, and this is where it gets tricky because I no longer can use that, because it's in the way. But because I'm working close to the center, I can just keep my finger there. If I were working out here, I'd have a lot of resistance. I'm going to define the inside diameter of the foot right now. So I'm going to go about there. Notice how I have a death grip on this tool so it doesn't get out of my control. And because I leave myself a lot of clay at the bottom of my pots, like sometimes a half of an inch, I can do a lot of trimming. I can trim a nice foot in there. So you see I've defined the foot diameter. I just have to take this out right here. Easy enough? Sort of? Yeah. In fact, I'm going to make that foot diameter a little smaller. A little thinner, rather. Because my clay is a little on the hard side, it's taking longer to cut. But it's easy to blow away. You can just go like this and clean it out pretty much. Now I'm going to take the inside core out. All right, just remove that. And that's going to take just a little longer because there's more clay. It's just like when you're throwing a pot. Just take your time. Don't try to rush it. It gets out of control if you rush it. Now, once again, if you want to see how thin that bottom is, you stop and you push it. And if I don't feel resistance, I can take a little more. Now, if it's starting to give a little bit, I stop. I say, I am done. Okay? But I can take some more because I can feel the resistance. And I'd like to take more because that gives me a nice looking foot. Let me check it again. Really good. So I can go a little further, okay? Which gives me an even nicer foot. just gonna clean this up, and I think I'm gonna be done. See, because I'm trimming so close to the center, I don't even need to hold the pot into place. It just stays there. And if it went off center, I could tap it into place real quick. Now, I got to clean it up so things look okay. Yeah, that looks good. I'll take my sponge to it now. Or I'll take the chamois. I got the chamois. Cocoa chamois here. Got our name on it? Okay. And this just smooths that out. Also, I should tell you, I've learned to burnish this a little bit. I want to do it because I like to do this. This makes the bottom a little harder. If I run this tool over it like that. This way I know I don't have any S-cracks coming my way. No tsunami S-cracks. Everybody's getting tsunamis coming their way.
Did you hear about it yesterday?
Yeah, terrible. Wow. All right, now I'm going to go over the edge of the foot because this will soften the edge so it won't scratch the table when you get it fired. And just soften that edge right there too. And I will sign it now. I have an old pencil for that. I use a flat, dull pencil. I have enough room here to sign my name on the bottom, so I won't sign it on the side. So
You want to sign my name on there?
Yeah, how do you spell that? P-I-E? Here we go. And once again, I take my time with this. And it's just like my signature. Whoops. All those burrs on there, I wait till they dry and I shake them off. If I take them off now, they will stick to the clay and then close up my line.
Now something happens to the rim, can you still trim the rim too?
If you had to, yeah. If I ever had to trim my rim, I'd put clay balls around it. But now you can see the foot underneath, so you see some light under there, okay? Now as I look at it, my foot should have been smaller. I should have followed my intuition and gone a little smaller with it. Yeah, it's still okay.
I got that on film.
You did. I was just showing you what not to do. Now push it down with my right hand. Keep it lubricated because it doesn't move. It's notice how low I'm going with this. I'm even going to take my sponge now and make it even lower. This is really weird because you don't see this happen very often. I'm really going low, low, low. See, I have two hands pushing that down, spreading that clay out, just making a pancake. This is why soft clay is easier to work with. Centered at the edge here. Now I'm going to open up. Instead of using my thumb like I usually do, I'm going to open up with this big sponge. Make the hole of the sponge, and then pull wide. Don't let the sponge get dry. A little deeper. This is getting ratty right here, I'll smooth that out so it doesn't like fragment on me. Every form starts from what shape? It's a cylinder, so I'm going to make a cylinder again on this one. Now, I'm ready to make my cylinder, but I'm going to clean up the bottom of the plate right here. So go back and forth and compress the clay. If you have a difficult time getting a nice flat surface, you take one of your ribs, I'll just pull this out here, and just level it off. Just do a scrape trim. Levels it pretty well for you. All that clay is like caught, okay? Wipe it off on the edge of your throwing bucket and go some more. Now that's cleaned it up a lot for me, but I like to have some finger trails in the clay. All right, so I'll put those in, I'll put them back in with my sponge. I'll usually start from the beginning, from the center, and work my way out. If you don't like those, if you like a smooth surface, just sponge them out.